Hi boys and girls, I'm back with another read aloud, and today I want to read the book, The Littlest Bunny in New Jersey. I know we have Easter and spring coming up, and this is one of my favorites, and it's one of my favorites because we live in the state of New Jersey, so it's a special book. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's get started. Not long ago, in a land you might know, lived a girl named Mary and a boy named Joe. It says, "Welcome to New Jersey." They had moved to New Jersey and longed to explore, make new friends, have adventures, and many things more. On the day before Easter, they rode into town. They went to the pet store and looked all around. There in the front was a pen full of bunnies. The small ones were cute and the big ones were funny. They played with the bunnies and thought for a bit, and then they agreed on the most perfect fit. The littlest bunny with the sweetest little hop. "He's ours," Mary announced. "Let's call him Flop." So it says New Jersey Pet Store. So I guess that little white one, I think, is the one they get. So Flop joined the family. That sunny spring day, the littlest bunny was now home to stay. They played with the bunny until it was late, then settled Flop into his cozy, snug crate. Mary gave Flop a kiss and Joe patted his head, and then the two children both climbed into bed. A soft evening breeze blew in through the window, and Mary and Joe smiled as they slept on their pillow. But Flop had no time now to close his own eyes. He was preparing for an Easter surprise. He was quite little, and that much was true, but tonight our dear Flop had a big job to do. He had a secret he hadn't let show. He was the Easter bunny, and he had to go. A magical wind gave his whiskers a tickle. His nose had twitched, his ears how they wiggled. Soon Flop was quite different than ever before, and he couldn't wait not one moment more. He raced through the house and out into the night to where he had hidden his eggs out of sight. His marvelous burrow held Easter eggs plenty, to be quite exact, 9,020,000. He packed up the eggs, he looked at the map, he fastened his goggles and his red flying cap. Then Flop hopped right into his hot air balloon, and soon he was soaring as high as the moon. He watched his first stop grow nearer and nearer. His Garden State mission became even clearer. Now, the Garden State, that's New Jersey's nickname. So when it said his Garden State mission, that's talking about his mission for New Jersey. Every state has a nickname, and ours is called the Garden State. First, Flop balanced eggs on a tall building top. Then he went to the park, spreading eggs as he hopped. And then he dashed off for an Easter home run and quietly hid chocolate eggs in the library, one by one. With big bounces here and giant thumps there, Flop hid New Jersey's eggs everywhere. He flew to the east, to the south, west, and north. He crisscrossed the state. He raced back and forth. Hoboken, Newark, and Ridgewood got treats, then Westfield, Jersey City, and Wayne were complete. Cherry Hill and Tom's River, the long list went on. Flop was delivering his eggs until dawn. So all of those are names of towns in New Jersey, and some of them are really close to us. Hoboken's kind of close, and Newark, Ridgewood. Tom's River is kind of by the beach down the shore. Finally, Flop found his last stop, and he came to your house with a bounce and a hop. And there he delivered his Easter surprise, so many eggs of all shapes and size. When he was done, he stopped for a rest. Yes, surely this Easter was one of his best. The morning sun rose on that bright Easter day, and it was time to wake up for Joe and May. But when they went over to find their friend Flop, the door of his crate was wide open and unlocked. But there were eggs to discover, as children may know. But we only want Flop, cried Mary and Joe. They looked under their bed, they looked all around, but the littlest bunny could not be found. There's his empty crate. They're looking under the bed. But whose goggles were these? Who unfolded this map? There's the goggles. Then from around the corner came a faint tap, tap. They rushed and they stumbled. It had to be him. And they found baskets. And something was tucked in. It's Flop, they cried out, and they held him so close. Joe tickled his ears, and Mary kissed his pink nose. Flop hugged them back, his new friends so dear. Happy Easter, New Jersey. See you next year. So whether you celebrate Easter or not, this is just a cute little story about a bunny. The bunnies are born in the spring, and we're going to learn a little bit more about that in science. So I hope you enjoyed this book, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.